Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's Mike O'Mara Show is brought to you by our Amazon page. Please remember to shop Amazon, and when you do, go to MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon or click the Amazon link on our website. It's the best way to shop and the best way to support this program. Now, on with the show.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
So, Oscar, I was sitting down, getting ready for dinner, and I was shocked to find out that, I think everyone was shocked, that Ted Cruz dropping out of the presidential race.
Whoa.
Very, very shocked. And, you know, it was sort of vague on the reasoning, so I thought we really want to get to the bottom of it. Who better to talk to than Ted Cruz?
Yes, sir.
So I have his phone number in my mighty Rolodex. Let's dial him up. And see, I love that we've installed the phones.
Wowza.
Is that your new thing?
Wow.
Oscar's got a new thing.
How many rings do you think it's going to take?
I never can tell with Ted Cruz. That's one.
He's got time on his hands.
I hope it's less than 4.
Campaign's over.
Let's see, ringing up.
Hello?
Oh, is this Heidi?
Mrs. Fleiss?
No, Mrs. Cruz.
Oh, excuse me.
How's this?
This is the Mike O'Mara Show. We have a prearranged interview with Theodore Cruz.
Mike O'Mara Show.
Mike O'Mara Show, a leading podcast, comedy podcast.
Hold on just
Please.
a second.
We are on the air.
Ted!
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Probably not a real happy household right now.
I don't know.
Oh, we woke her.
I don't know. And I've been up for hours.
Oh, really?
I don't know where he is.
Mrs. Cruz, try Theodore.
I don't know where he is.
You don't know where he is?
I don't know where he is.
Is this
I
a
said
corded-
that. I thought I said that already.
Is this a corded telephone or a cordless telephone?
It's a cordless telephone.
Do you want to walk around the house and look for him?
Who's calling again?
Hey, this is the Mike O'Mara Show. Should we call back?
No, I'll write it down. Hold on a second.
She's going to find him.
Mike O'Mara.
Mike O'Mara Show.
Ted? Give me the phone. Sit down, Heidi. Sit down. Hello?
Ted.
Oh, God. She's all right. My wife is fine. My wife's fine.
I'll
She
say
has
it if
a
you
touch
don't.
Touch of the flu.
I'll say it if you don't. Is she insufferable?
No, she's not. Don't put words into my mouth.
Never do it.
Who's calling, please?
It's
please
Oscar and Rob from the Mike O'Mara Show.
God bless the Mike O'Mara Show.
Shocking that you said
Thank
that.
you, Mr. Cruz.
Great to have you
Mr. Cruz.
here. How are you? Hi, Oscar. Oscar, mi compadre. How are you? Yes, muy bien.
I'll say that shocking news.
That went well.
Shocking news. Yesterday, you dropped out of news.
Heidi, let go.
Oh,
no.
Heidi, get the goddamn phone. Like my body.
Oh, Heidi, give the phone back.
All right,
Is that your belly
take her
button?
away. Take her away. All right, everything's fine. It's just us
The
now.
handlers came in?
Yeah.
God.
She's not. She's having a rough morning. That's all right.
Well, we
to
all
be
are.
expected. To be expected.
You've dropped out of the presidential race.
I have dropped out of the president. I have suspended my campaign. Yeah.
Why wait this long to suspend your presidential campaign?
Yeah, the timing seems odd. You went so far as to name a vice presidential candidate, and then a week later, you're out.
Let me ask you this. Is there ever really a good time to suspend anything? Is there ever a good time to quit? I don't think quitters never win. That's what I was told. It took a long time for me to read the writing on the wall, but God bless all of my supporters.
Mr.
Yes.
Cruz, there is a horrible rumor on the Hill that says Carly Fiorina really caused this.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to blame Miss Fiorina for doing this. She had a terrible fall the other day. Fell right off the goddamn stage. Oh, my God, I didn't say that.
No.
Satan has grabbed me. I'd like to apologize. I did not say GD.
It's a rare day for you. You've had a rare day. Was she hurt
I've had
as
a rare
badly?
day, but it's ever forward. I'm moving forward. I'm progressing, and there are great new things in my future. And
You have plans for your future?
Rob, my future looks bright.
Really? Is it a political
My future looks it's everything. I woke up this morning with a smile on my face and a spring in my step, and I said, God bless the Ted Cruz house.
God
that
bless, yeah.
feels so large and empty.
Yeah.
And filled with a pall of loser.
When
I'm
Carly
very
fell,
happy.
when
Yes.
Carly fell off the stage, was she hurt more or less than when you elbowed your wife in the face last night?
Hey,
I
how
have
dare you.
apologized profusely,
How dare
and
ya.
as you may have been able to surmise, she is she's medicating now because she has a painful jaw.
She's
where
medicating?
I elbowed her in the jaw, and
Yeah.
she's in the safe room right now, and she's going to be doing fine. She's
Mr.
gonna be doing
Cruz.
great. Yes, Oscar.
What are your
yes.
thoughts on Mongolian beef?
Yeah.
Mongolian beef, the barbecue?
Yes.
I prefer a good sushi bar, but if in a pinch, I frequent Tony Chang's in the middle of Washington D.C. Round, circular Mongolian heated plate. Don't put your hand on it.
No, you'll burn it. You will
But I'm
burn
here.
it.
I'm glad you called because I mentioned the future.
Yes.
And God bless the
future,
future
yes,
of the
God
United
bless it.
States of America. I will no longer talk about Donald.
Donald who?
I will not talk. Donald. I won't say the last name. Don't care to.
Say it.
But
Say it.
No, I'm not going to say
you
it.
want to.
I don't want to say it.
Come on. Hey, what do you call the most powerful card in bridge? What kind of card is that?
That would be the. Oh, you got me. You tried to get me. Yeah. And thanks for referencing bridge. I'm sure there were about four people in the entire audience that will get that reference.
Mr. Cruz.
That's right. A 78-year-old woman's game that he just referenced. My God, what do I work with?
I try to
All
move
right.
past that. Mr.
Thank you.
Cruz, my mother has a nickname for Donald. Would you like to hear it?
I'd love to hear it.
It's El Pato.
El Pato.
El Pato.
What does
Yes.
it mean?
That means the duck.
The duck?
The duck.
Yeah.
Donald Duck.
The duck, yeah,
Yes.
the duck. Listen, we don't need to talk about him. He has his world, I have mine. But I am moving forward, and we've got something so exciting,
Yes.
so spectacular
Yes.
for the upcoming summer that I know that everyone in your audience, and for that matter, around the country,
Right.
will want to be involved in what I am offering to defray some of my exorbitant campaign
A new
costs.
business venture.
Yes, that's right. I'm here to announce. I hope you have the music
I
queued
do.
up that
You
I
sent
sent
it.
you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is going to be special. This summer, embarking
Yes.
on June 13th.
Yes.
It's the Ted Cruz. That's right, the Ted Cruz. I've chartered an entire cruise ship for my supporters, and we are going to have a blast on the Ted Cruz. I will be your ship's honorary captain. I'll be sitting at the captain's table every night. It'll be absolutely the most incredible vacation for the summertime. Bring the kids. Bring the grandma, bring the family. The Ted Cruz sets sail June 13th. We are embarking from Miami, Florida.
Oh,
It's
that's a
going
nice
to be
place.
beautiful.
That's
It's
your
going to be
place.
wonderful. I've tried to call Marco and see if he wants to join us on the cruise, but he has not responded or even taken my call.
Will you be in uniform?
I will not be in a uniform. I called my dear friend Fred Grandy.
Oh, Congressman
said-
Fred Grandy, go for
I
it.
said, Fred, do you have that purser's outfit with the short pants? And he said, Ted, that's long gone. But let me tell you some of the specials we have
Wait,
on the
yeah.
Ted Cruise.
Oh, so
Now,
it's not just a normal cruise.
it's a special Ted Cruise.
I see.
A Ted Cruise
Ted-
that will be the vacation of a lifetime.
Well, you see, a Ted Cruz cruise just wouldn't sound right. It's a
No.
Ted Cruz.
It's a Ted Cruise,
Right.
and it's going to be special. Now, we've got a full-size, regular, state-of-the-art cruise ship.
A regular one, not an
A
extended.
regular, no, not an extended one. We have a state-of-the-art, modern cruise ship.
Do you care to name what boat it is?
It's the Veendam,
Oh, wonderful.
the SS Veendam. And sure, it's a little long in the tooth, but it's got
Isn't
all the
that
amenities.
Moored? It's moored in Maine.
It's moored in Maine currently. We're going to bring it down to Miami
been
if the
reclaimed.
inspections pass. And it's a magnificent boat.
It's going to have to undergo a lot of inspection.
Well, there are some
barnacles.
issues with there's some issues with some scraping and painting that have to be tended to. But other than that, I think it's going to be a marvelous
And-
Ted Cruz this summer, leaving from Miami.
And the ants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you watch the ants.
Sea ants.
Now, let me get you out the itinerary.
Yeah, what do we watch on board?
The Ted Cruz disembarks from the port of Miami at 9 o'clock in the morning,
Sharp.
and we set sail. We set sail, and we are going down the Well, we don't have a destination just yet.
Well, you kind of need that.
We will cast off, and we might just float in the harbor.
Well,
That's what we're planning
You don't
on
like
doing.
to lose sight of land?
Don't like to lose sight of land. It makes me nervous. I like to be close so that if anything really bad happened, E. coli breakout or any type of fire, I could swim.
So that
I
Ted
could
Cruz
swim.
hugs the coast.
Hugs the coastline.
never too far from the United States of America.
Absolutely. We can look at the wonderful flags of the red, white, and blue, the Ted Cruz. Now, would you like to hear what we're going to do every day on the Ted Cruz? Every morning at 6 a.m.
Sharp.
will be the Ted Cruz prayer breakfast. There's a prayer breakfast. There is a prayer breakfast every single day. I think that's incredibly
Sunrise
special.
omelets.
A prayer
Yes.
what?
Yeah, let me write that down. Sunrise omelets from our Lord. Yes, sir. And on each prayer breakfast, I will be there bright and early in the morning
Of course.
evangelizing. I
You'll
think you'll
lead them
enjoy
in
that.
prayer?
I will lead them in prayer. God bless this food
God
that
bless
we're
the food.
eating today.
Yes, and there's the coast.
That's
there's
right.
Florida.
The Ted Cruz, everything you want, muffins, scones, and, of course, an omelet station.
Well, you have a lot of carbs in those scones. You need to balance it with the protein.
I'll be there with the whole family first thing in the morning. You'll be able to say hi to us. It's my wife Heidi and my kids Ashley and Kate. It should be fantastic. Everybody will enjoy
Is
that.
it true that the prayer breakfast has bottomless Sunny D?
Yeah, that's true, but no alcohol.
No.
Did I mention this will be an alcohol-free cruise?
It's a dry cruise.
Dry cruise.
If you want to go to the lounge, which I recommend highly, there will be plenty of dancing at Filibusters.
That's the
It
name
should
of
be
the club.
it should be fantastic. I think everybody will enjoy that.
Is
That
it
was
decorated like a
a good
TGI
one, Rob.
Fridays?
What's that?
Is it
Excuse me?
decorated like a TGI Fridays, like saxophones on the wall? And
All the waiters have striped shirts at Filibusters. Yeah, and you know what we say at Filibusters? Have a juice and talk as long as you want. Now, each and every day we've got specials. Carly Fiorina will be on board, and she'll be offering makeup tips for the road.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
So
and
to
how to survive a terrible fall.
soften those features.
Yes, yeah. Heidi Cruz will be lecturing on living with constant crushing depression. Yeah, and but the most important thing of the Ted Cruz is
Yes.
not Filibusters, where everybody can talk as long as they want.
Great bar.
But the most important thing is our sports activities.
Oh.
Oh, you have that.
Good.
Good.
We're going to have on one of the sides of the ship, sponsored by the National Rifle Association, shooting discs. We'll be shooting those discs out of
shooting.
the air. What?
Skeet.
Skeet.
No, they're discs. They're shooting discs.
Yeah,
That's what they are.
clay discs. It's called skeet shooting.
Well, it's next to the court where they shoot at the basketball ring, and I think it'll be
It's a basketball
it'll be
hoop.
fantastic. We'll be having a sliding board with sticks to push little plastic
Shuffle.
little
It's called
metal.
shuffleboard.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Sports are number one on the Ted Cruz.
You
I'll
like
tell
that?
you that. And then if you're sedentary, if you're not as active as some people, and I urge all of our senior citizens to join us. By the way, where's our music?
Oh, you wanted the music back?
God bless the music on the Mike O'Mara Show.
He gave up, Mike.
If you want to go on deck number 2, you can just sit there with a friend and play that game with the plastic pieces on a square board with red and black squares.
Checkers.
Checkers.
What is it?
Checkers.
Yeah. All right. That's fun. Yeah. And so each and every night is a sumptuous buffet.
Oh,
A
delicious.
sumptuous buffet with hot dogs and hamburgers, and it's going to be fantastic.
Will you
And,
offer grace? Will you offer a blessing over the meal?
Of course, I will say the blessing each and every night. God bless. Thank you, Lord, for this delicious food which you have provided.
Mr. Cruz, don't forget about cruise movie night.
Oh, yes.
Cruise movie night,
Yes.
yeah, I am looking forward to. And, of course, every night, same film. Come by, see it 20 times if you want.
What
It's
is
the Ten Commandments.
Oh, it's a great
Oh, like Top Gun.
Starring the late, magnificent, God bless Charlton Heston.
He's very, very good.
Yes,
Very
Edward
good.
G. Robinson and all the fun. And by the way, I've always said to Heidi, what an incredibly accurate portrayal of biblical times that is.
Well, it's a documentary, isn't it?
I base my life on it. But it's the Ten Commandments shown each and every night. You can come by, and also I will be offering a lecture each and every day. My lecture will be how to be comfortable in a room with one. That's exactly what it is. And after the hot dogs and hamburgers, one of the exciting moments are TGI Friday-style waiters with the striped shirts will be coming out, and they'll be carrying that special dessert, Baked Texas.
Baked Texas?
Well, most cruises have Baked Alaska, but you know that what's-her-name up there endorsed him, so we don't want to
Sarah
give her
Palin
anything.
like
Yeah,
her.
endorsed
exactly.
Donald Trump.
Baked Texas is a delicious dessert of 2 tortillas wrapped around another Choco Taco dipped in crude oil and set fire.
Mr.
Fantastic.
Cruz, don't forget about the music, the tribute band Motley Cruz.
Motley Cruz. Motley Cruz, that's right. It's now, you might think it's that heavy metal. No, that is the music of the devil. And that's right. It'll be a samba band.
A samba band.
A samba band.
Do they
yes,
still
'cause
have the tattoos and the hair and all that?
No, they do not. No, they have crew cuts and horn-rimmed glasses.
They have
And
cruise cuts.
They have cruise cut. Hold on, let me write that
Cruise
down.
cuts.
Cruise cut.
Hi,
cruise
guys.
cuts. Yes.
Pay us.
And of course, we are still currently working on shore excursions.
Oh,
Yes.
you have some excursions planned?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, because of my stance on certain political issues, we will not be allowed within 300 miles of Cuba.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So,
But
we
you
won't
can
be going
wave.
to-
You can wave at Cuba.
Yes, this is true. This is true. Perhaps we can. Well, I think we'll probably circle back in the harbor and come back into dock. So the cruise disembarks on June 13th, returns June 14th. Should be a great time for all. Should
we
be fantastic.
wish you all the luck on that.
And God bless the Mike O'Mara Show. You can start the damn show right now.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world, Mos Eisley Spaceport, you will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
How long have you had these droids?
About 3 or 4 seasons.
They're up for sale if you want them.
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
He can go about his business.
You can go about your business.
Move along.
Move along. Move along.
I can't understand how we got by those troops. I thought we were dead.
The Force can have a strong influence on the weak-minded.
Do you really think we're gonna find a pilot here that'll take us to Alderaan?
Most of the best freighter pilots that will be found here only watch your step. This place can be a little rough.
I'm ready for anything.
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. Your powers are weak, old man.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his office chair, here's Mike.
Live from the Cabby Pfeiffer studio in the heart of our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., this is the Mike O'Mara Show. On the air and online worldwide, the Mike O'Mara Show, a daily radio show and podcast with the greatest listeners on the planet because they get it. And if you're here, you do too on Wide Open Wednesday. Yeah. You can call us anytime, and we may answer you at 888-920-MORE. That's 888-920-6673. But we may not get a call today because we didn't promote it last night. Anyway, the show is brought to you by Headspace. God, it sounds weird. Do I sound a little...
No, you sound great.
dynamite.
I do. Well, that's
Headspace.
exciting. Let's be honest. Most of your problems start with your mind. Whether it's fear, anger, stress, anxiety, depression. It's all up there in what Jerry Lewis kindly referred to as the inner government.
The inner government, that's right.
That is correct. Guided meditation, seriously, is what we're talking about with the new Headspace app, which is free. Headspace is meditation, but it's meditation made easy, and they couldn't make it any easier because they guide you through it. You listen to these guided meditations. They tell you how to do it. I've done it. It works. You do it whenever you want to do it, wherever you want to do it. You can do it on your phone, your tablet, or your computer. And meditation has been around for so long, and it helps you in your mind. It helps you focus better. It helps you get along better with your significant other. It also decreases your anxiety. It takes away your stress. It's fantastic. Join over 5 million users already getting some Headspace, and you can do it for free. Download the free Headspace app and begin their Take 10 program for 10 days of guided meditation at headspace.com/TMOS. The Headspace Take 10 program is a 100% free way to experience the benefits of meditation in your busy modern life. Train your mind for a healthier, less stressed life. Start your free trial today at headspace.com/TMOS. That's headspace.com/TMOS and get some Headspace today.
We've got a call.
Oh, what's
we have
that?
a call.
Let's go to the phones.
That means we'll at least technically have taken one. Hello, it is Wide Open Wednesday on the Mike O'Mara Show. Who am I speaking with?
You are speaking with Nick in Durham, North Carolina.
Nick in Durham, North Carolina. Thank you so much for calling on Wide Open Wednesday, the one day of the week where we actually pay attention to you, the listener, and take at least one phone call during the show.
That's
what
our
can we
pledge.
do for you? Nick, what's happening? What can we do for you?
I'm honored. Well, first I want to say I've been trying to get through for about 20 years. And every iteration of the show I've tried to call and got so nervous that I would hang up before you even picked up. So
no need to be
thanks for
nervous,
talking to
Nick.
me.
No need to be nervous at all.
And number two is I just ordered Sherry's berries for my mom yesterday.
There you go. That's wonderful.
This is a good call.
We have the greatest listeners in the world, do we not? We truly, truly do. You know, because the Mike O'Mara Show. I'll be honest with you, we do a great job for Sherry's Berries, and they like to have everybody do a great job for them. And when the listeners participate, it's always very good. Now, is there something in the background there, Nick? Are you listening?
what are
to
you
music
doing?
or something?
Yeah, I'm standing outside. I'm overlooking the Durham Bulls ballpark right now, and they're doing a little workout on the field.
That's pretty cool. Do you have something to do? I mean, this is the morning time. Do you have something to do with the Bulls?
Or do you just like looking at athletes?
No. I would love to be an athlete. I'm lucky enough. Durham is a really cool town. In the little downtown area where I work, my office is right next to the ballpark. So whenever there's games going on, sometimes a couple of us will spend our lunch breaks over here.
What are the Durham Bulls? Is that A ball, double A, triple A? What is that?
That is the AAA affiliate of your Tampa Rays.
So that is high-level baseball. Triple A is fun to watch.
Is Kevin Costner still on the team?
Well, you know what, Nick? Thank you very much, and we appreciate the call, and thanks for supporting our supporting.
Good luck with your baseball team.
That is really cool that you called in, and thanks for remembering Wide Open Wednesday when we tape at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for picking up.
Take care, man.
Bye-bye. That's cool. It's
supporting.
Hey,
Isn't that
thanks.
nice? Isn't that now? There's a call where he just calls and he said he's been waiting a while, and then he says right out of the chute he supports an advertiser.
That's how you do it, people. That's how you do it.
Good caller.
That is a successful Wide Open Wednesday.
I'm closing down the
already.
phones.
That's right. I'm turning off the studio.
That's it. We did it. We took one. Anyway, but seriously, if we're going to take phone calls and you want to call us, your best bet is to call at 9 a.m. on a Wednesday during the week. Yeah, that's the way we're going to roll.
All inclusive, just at 9 a.m.
That's the way we're going to roll. And Rob, I would post something, on my page, on your page, that we
on
are
all
currently,
our pages.
That we are currently taking. Can you put that on my page?
I can put it on right now.
Taking calls.
That we are doing
Taking
it. We didn't
your
do it.
calls.
But supporters
We didn't do it before.
is with multiple H's.
Hey, do you support the show?
Support the show with Sherry's Berries. That's good. You know what? I needed a little love today because I was rejected at 5:45.
We've got another call, Mike.
Let's take another call. Very good. Okay. It's Wide Open Wednesday at 888-920-MORE. That's 888-920-6673. Hello, who's this?
Good morning, Mike. It's Dan Town.
Dan Town.
No,
okay,
no.
sorry.
No,
Bye-bye.
no.
I don't want to hang up.
No.
Oh, he's gone.
All right, he's
Mixed
Damn.
messages, Mike. You're in a different state.
I know this is true.
Mike, when you're
Rob,
alone,
Rob,
life
why
is-
did you choose to hang up on Dan Town?
I just advised Oscar to hang up on him. I made no decision. I just know that, I'm dealing with a little stuff in my personal life right now, and when we were eager to eliminate cancer, we cut it out. And
Oh,
if
my
you see
God.
something bad, you just got to get rid of it. That's
Don't
what
be
you gotta
rude
do.
to downtown.
Dantown.
Oh, sorry.
You're thinking
Dan
of
Town.
when you're
Dan-
alone and life
Dan
is
is gonna
making you
be-
lonely.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
didn't he make his own T-shirt?
Hello.
Yes.
I'm over here now.
Oh, hi, Mike.
All right.
Oh, you're back.
So the thing is, Dan Town, kind of a controversial figure, right?
Yeah, Dan,
I know a lightning
Dan,
rod,
call
Mike.
back. I'm sorry. Really, the new mandate is to be inclusive.
Dan, call
Yes,
back.
yeah, call back.
Call back right now.
Don't
All
do
right?
it, Dan.
Please
Oh,
call
we got
back.
a call. We got a call.
All right. Ooh.
All right.
Hello, this is the wide open Wednesday at 888-920-MORE. Hello, you're on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hi, Mike. This is Alex from Palo Alto, California.
Ooh.
Hi, Alex in Palo Alto. Very early out there. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm one of your Ustream viewers every morning. I'm AJE43, AJE43.
Oh, I love
And,
that he's going by his chat room
Yeah,
name.
well,
That's
his
great.
handle.
Welcome
Good.
aboard, friend.
All right, I'll applaud that.
Thank you.
even though
Thank you. I try to get on live every morning. I listen to you guys. I love the show, and I decided to call in and say thank you.
Well, out there in Palo Alto, spread the word. We've got a lot of California listeners, and we appreciate everybody listening. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. And more good things coming. We're going to be doing a lot of very, very cool things with the app in the coming months. So stay tuned, and thanks for your support. And we appreciate you calling.
Yeah,
Have a great
always
day.
supporting. I'm a P1. You guys are doing a great job, Mike. Easy on Rob. He's trying his best. Rob, hang in there.
Yeah, can't do that.
Aw.
Can't do that. I'm
Thanks,
sorry,
man.
sir.
Thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
I'm so
Boy,
sorry.
you're
Yes, I don't
flaming
need to
out.
be
It's
easy on
breaking up.
Rob.
I have
Don't
to
need to
go.
be easy on anybody.
It's tough to be on
Mike,
the
we've got another
receiving
call.
end of that rapier wit.
I know. Rapier.
Right,
888-920-MORE. Hello, you're on the Mike O'Mara Show. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mike. It's
Hi.
me.
Is it Dan again?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Dan. Dan, we're sorry. I mean, that was kind of a spur-of-the-moment, knee-jerk Rob Spiewak reaction, hanging up on you. Dan, you...
I hung up on him by
Oh,
accident.
darn
I'm
it.
so sorry. I'm
Yeah.
so Dan, call back.
You know what
I'm
it is?
so
It's
sorry.
New software.
No, I was just trying to go to the next caller to queue them up, and I hung up on him by
Did you really
accident.
legitimately hang up on him, or was
I'm
that on
learning the
purpose?
software as well.
Okay, so the phone system is brand new.
Because I'm sure
does
Dan
that
had
mean
something
they're-
exciting to talk about, like maybe a Kickstarter program for a new toaster. I know he's got a lot of...
Hey, it's all inclusive. Dan, please call
Please
back.
call back. Use
Please,
the number
please.
888-920-MORE.
Thank you. We would truly appreciate that. And I would say already Wide Open Wednesday, a resounding success. We couldn't be more happy.
Love
It's,
talking
fantastic.
to the listeners.
Yeah, it's
I
inside
need
there.
the love.
The
I need the
support.
validation. I crave the attention today because I was rejected at 5:45 a.m. By my son. Now Wednesday is my day to get up with the little guy.
Right.
And so, Carla's got better ears than
Mike,
I
we've
do,
got a
so-
call.
Oh, that's
Let's
good
take
news.
a call
I'm so
right
sorry.
now.
Apologize.
The phone number is 888-920-MORE. Let's go right to the line. Hello, who's this?
It's Dan again.
Hey,
Hi, Dan.
How you
How
doing,
are you?
buddy?
How's it going today?
It's going pretty good, where it was anyway.
What do you mean where it was?
Thanks, Rob, for referring to me as cancer.
No, I never said
Aw,
that.
You hurt his feelings.
I never
Yeah, leave
said
him on
that.
the line,
That's not
Oscar.
really
I'm
nice.
serious. Leave him on the line. This is good stuff. What is the deal? You don't like Rob? Is that it, Dan?
Oh, no, I like all you guys, and I appreciate everything you guys do.
Who do you like the most?
Yeah, rank us. And include Pony.
Let's see. Well, Pony, I would put probably about third. Rob, I would put you second.
Thank you.
Mike, I would definitely put you first.
Thank you. God bless you. As it
I'm
should
here
be.
too. My name's Oscar.
I like how he's ranking us out of order.
Like a Mad
What
Libs.
can I say? I like to change it up, Rob.
Yeah. Has your voice always been this high?
Yes.
Be nice, Dan. Dan, what's new in your world? Anything exciting?
Yeah, what's cooking?
Well, not much. Actually, my stepfather's been in and out of the hospital.
Okay, that's all I can handle. All right, thank you very much.
Look at this,
There it is.
Dan. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
Thank you, Dan. Thank you
the
very much.
call
Don't call
was
back. Don't call back.
disconnected.
No, we're done. I'm done. I can't do that
Maybe he can
anymore.
call on another Wednesday.
Another wide open Wednesday would be fantastic.
Dan,
That
really
would be very
appreciate you
exciting.
calling.
Yes. Dan, we love you. Thanks so much. That was fun. We're just having fun with you. That's not serious. Wink, wink. We'll take a break when we come back. I will tell you that I feel we are all in danger, and I think you probably know why.
Yeah.
When we come back on the Mike O'Mara Show. And no, I'm not saving it for political persuasions. We'll be right back on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Welcome aboard the Moore Broadcasting Monorail System, our highway in the sky to the podcasting kingdom. For the comfort of others, no smoking please. Pony, thank you. We're circling the O'Mara-created 7-podcast lagoon. Rising on the opposite side is Mike O'Mara Castle and the Tmos mountain range, Big O's mountain in Latin land, and Rob with 2 B's mountain in the land of yesteryear. On the right-hand side is Tony Perkins Lodge, where you might run into an obscure B-list celebrity at any moment. Or shop at Gary's
Thank you.
Finest.
I'm really sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Something happened to that one.
I really like that.
You know, we're learning the software. And
You know,
we accidentally hung up on that.
This ridiculous rejection of the opening segments of this program. Sorry. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Mother's Day is this coming weekend, only 4 days away. There is no one quite like your mom, so you need a great way to show your mom how much you appreciate her. Surprise her with something as unique as she is, Sherry's Berries. Right now, get Sherry's Berries, freshly dipped strawberries, starting at just $19.99 plus shipping. By the way, you guys that sent me the messages overnight that you got the berries, I'll be mentioning your names tomorrow. Good. So be aware of that. I have not forgotten you. For just $10 more, you can doppel your berries. That's twice the berries for only $10 more. That is a TMOS exclusive. Just go to berries.com, click the microphone in the top right-hand corner, and type in TMOS. These are fresh. These are juicy. These are as big as your head. They're dipped in milk, white, and dark chocolatey goodness, topped with nuts, chocolate chips, and the signature Sherry's Berry Swizzle. Just pick a delivery date, and you're done. Your satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Here is the only way to get this amazing deal. Freshly dipped strawberries starting at $19.99, or doppel the berries, double your berries for just $10 more. This is an exclusive offer only for our listeners when you use the TMOS code. Visit berries.com, click the microphone at the top right-hand corner, and type in TMOS. That's BERRIES.com. Click the mic and TMOS, a limited time offer, and Mother's Day is this Sunday. Make sure to order now.
Sherry's.
Well, we started out with Ted Cruz, who dropped out of the race last night, and today we wake up as the Donald Trump, the miracle of miracles, presumptive nominee of the Republican Party. And is there, I would say from a percentage standpoint, what percentage of the population would have thought that this would even be possible 7 months ago?
It's funny because I can so clearly remember sitting in this very room with this very bunch of people saying, how long will this last, and when's he going to drop out? Will he make the first debate? And that was a consensus.
I think I might have made a bet. Somebody sent me the bet I made. I said there's no chance he'd even make it to the first debate. Yeah. Oh, look, we've got a call.
Oh, we do.
Ooh. Oh, hold on. It's Wide Open Wednesday at 888-920-MORE. Hello, you're on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Did I win a fruitcake yet?
Who's calling? Who's calling?
Some wit.
This is Merle.
Hey, Merle.
Merle
Hi, Merle.
Rogers.
Oh, Merle
Yes.
Rogers. Hi, how are you, Merle? How's it going?
supporter.
Pretty good, guys. How are you?
Awesome.
We're doing beautifully, and we're just digging on Wide Open Wednesday.
Yeah. What are you wearing, Merle?
Now stop it, Oscar.
I'm
Behave
sorry,
yourself.
Hey, you know, Merle is the guest star on O'Maracast this week.
So you are really active with the show this week, aren't you, Merle?
I am. I made my pitch for choosing New Orleans as the next destination show.
Not going to happen, Merle,
really
but
are.
thank you very much. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we haven't finalized anything yet.
Hey, Merle.
I guarantee you we'll have an answer for you by September.
Merle, we've got another call.
All right, let's.
Thank you for your time.
Merle, thank you. Oscar, I'll move it along. Thank you very much. Merle, thank you so much, and we'll keep you posted on where we're going to be convening. And Merle, where do you live, by the way?
I live in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be okay for you, Merle. There's my prediction. It's going to be okay. All right. Thank you, Merle. We appreciate the support.
Have a great day, guys.
Keep on
Bye-bye.
We're going to be at the Mechanicsburg Community Theater.
Let's take another call at 888-920-6673. Hello, you're on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, who's this?
This is Jeff.
Jeff, where are you calling from?
Rochester, New York.
All right, Jeff, I'm going to ask you. I know that the economic news coming out of Rochester has been a little sad lately, but I'm going to need you to pick your energy level up so you can get another job. Yes, go ahead, sir. What can we do for you?
I just wanted to call, say that I love you, and I love all of you guys. You make
nice.
my day every day. And I just ask one request for you, Mike.
Yes, go right ahead.
Can you please stop smoking cigarettes?
Oh,
That's sweet.
a PSA.
And, now is that going to be followed by some lengthy discussion of the fatality of a family member? Because we don't want to depress our listeners. This is
it's hump day.
It
It's bad
is.
enough.
It's wide
It
open
is hump
Wednesday.
day.
You know,
I
it's
won't
been
follow up with a crazy story, but please.
Okay. All right.
Enough with the
You
cancer
know what?
sticks, Mike.
I will tell you this, that I have taken back to vaping occasionally with a cigar that I don't inhale. So I that's what it's been a long time. I guess my point is since I've really even touched one of those
3
little
weeks.
coffin nails. Okay.
Good.
So yes, how many weeks? Oscar?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah, about 3 weeks. About
Yep.
3 weeks since I've maybe 2.5.
Leaning
Thanks so
on a
much.
month.
We appreciate that. And how are things in Rochester?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's 62 degrees out, maybe.
Now, stay on the line for just 1 second, because the reason I mention that, and I don't want to give a reference just because we're taking phone calls that somebody might not understand, or I'm just going to put in Rochester because I read something about Rochester yesterday, and
You're talking about the city?
Yeah, the city of Rochester. All right, hold on.
That is in New York.
Yes, it's upstate New York, I believe. Yeah.
Upstate.
Wonder if it's near Mechanicsville.
No, that's Mechanicsburg, and that's in Pennsylvania. Tony, not a geography major.
Certainly not.
No, not at all.
Certainly not.
Carrie was a geography major.
Ooh,
yeah, that's why
exciting.
she's walking dogs for a living. Knows how.
How's that going, by the way?
Knows how to
We
choose
got to
a
get
great
into
route.
that one day, you know?
The dog that she's dog sitting today viciously attacked Linus.
Oh, my
no
God.
blood was shed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but she called me pretty shook up. But way to go, Kaylee. Screwing up things.
Here it is from the. This is from a online article by Joseph Spector, who writes: Poughkeepsie and Rochester had the worst economic growth among largest metropolitan areas in the country last year. Just thought I'd share that. Thanks for the call.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, but
It's enough to make you want to take
do
up
you-
smoking.
By the way, is that BS or do you think that's true, Jeff?
Yeah, I'd say that's about true.
What do you do for a living, Jeffrey?
Actually, I called in last week. I work at Verizon Wireless.
Oh, this guy's a
Oh,
good
that's
guy.
right. Oh,
that's kind of recession.
Talking TMOS.
That's recession proof, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, we hire by the hundreds. So, I mean, we're
you do.
Verizon, we're doing good. But
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
Wow.
Screw everybody else. Thanks for the call, Jeff.
Thanks.
We appreciate it.
Can we
Thanks,
speak
Jeff.
to your supervisor, please?
Thanks for the
No,
email.
we're not.
Appreciate
Rob, don't do that.
Oh, you don't even
That's
know.
it. Rob used to do this on the old show.
This
Rob
isn't the old show, Rob.
Rob would come in with a
Yeah.
funny
Yeah.
that involved the caller when I was already moving through. We have to remind ourselves
Yes.
of the
Yes,
old
we do.
lessons.
Remember,
you know,
he's
just
the
occasionally.
star.
Yeah, you know,
I
that's
don't
really,
think-
you know, if we've anything learned on this Wide Open Wednesday, Oscar, don't hang up on Dan Town.
I won't
and
hang up on
Rob,
Dan Town.
shut up.
Yeah.
Have we?
Let
have
the
we
star
not?
talk.
Have we? No, it's just. Do you remember the old show when we
I
took
do,
calls
I do.
all the
I would
time?
be driving
and you would
home.
you would shoehorn in your little,
Mike,
yes.
I would be driving home, and Beth Ann would either storm the door at the studio, and you'd be in the middle of, you would be killing it, and then she would distract you, and then I'd be yelling at the radio saying, "Beth Ann, stay out of the studio," and then I'd hear Rob always shoehorning
All
his
right, but
last comment in, last word before you're hanging up.
He's
Quiet
Rob.
mouth.
You are
I
a
am
last
nowhere-
word freak. You
but
are
I
a
am
last word freak
nowhere-
of last word freaks.
But I am nowhere near the show destroyer Beth Ann was.
No.
Nowhere near
No,
it.
I will
And
give you that.
It hurts me that you would
If you've
loop me
got
in.
two tumors, they're still tumors.
Well, go to the big tumor first, Oscar.
Let's take a break. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wide Open Wednesday, and we will come back. I don't know what's happening, but the callers seem to be dominating Wide Open Wednesday. We'll get more of this when we come back. Maybe, Rob, you could tell the Beth Ann shaved head story.
Oh, there's so many stories, but that's probably the best.
That's the best.
Yeah.
You've told it before, like recently, but I'd love to hear it again.
Mike,
We'll
it's
take
not,
a break.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. We'll take a break, come back with more. This is the Mike O'Mara Show.
Reputations changeable, situation's tolerable.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Hey, everybody. Mother's Day this Sunday, 4 days away. Moms. You love your mom.
Yes.
You know, your mom put up with so much crap from you growing up. And I am asking you, no matter what type of thoughtless individual you are, to take a moment of your day, take the 5 seconds it takes to send your mom a phenomenal bouquet of flowers for only $19.99 at Pro Flowers. You can get ready for this. 100 blooms with a free glass vase for only $19.99 plus shipping and handling. And you can upgrade it to a premium vase and add gourmet chocolates for just $9.99 more. Just go to proflowers.com and use the code TMOS and then rid yourself of your guilt.
Yes.
Okay? Because you are not the best person growing up. You put the poor woman through hell, and she deserves to get delightful flowers from Pro Flowers. Now, they're guaranteed to be fresh and beautiful. Here is the only way to get 100 blooms with a free glass vase starting at just $19.99. Go to proflowers.com, click the blue microphone in the top right-hand corner, and type in TMOS. Remember, proflowers.com, click the mic, and type in TMOS. Time is running out! Mother's Day is this weekend. Order today. This offer expires Friday at midnight. And welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. It is Wide Open Wednesday. We have taken a couple of your phone calls at 888-920-MORE. That's 888-920-6673. Yes, Oscar.
I interrupted you the first break with calls, and I apologize, but we didn't
That's
get
okay.
to
It
what
was
happened
funny.
in the morning.
It was.
Oh, yeah, right. Your
what happened
rejection.
this morning? The rejection, getting all this love.
Well, no, 5:45. I go to my son's door, and he's going, "Mommy, mommy," which he calls for mommy every morning. Most boys do. And then I get to the
Pony
door,
does.
and I slowly.
Thank you.
It's a common. You hear it. It's common among residents of Fairfax because he sleeps with his windows open, and you just hear "mommy."
As he drifts off to sleep, and he wakes up.
Yeah.
So, where was I?
Little Michael.
Little Michael.
I forget.
No, little Michael.
No.
Come on.
That's all right. No,
we want to hear from the
It's fine.
star.
I'm having trouble hearing you guys today. I don't
are?
know whether it's it's some sort of disconnect or something like that.
No, we're talking all over each other, Mike. We're not being professionals.
Oh,
That's
I don't
true.
think so at all. No. Anyway.
Please, I
think
need
it's
some
going great.
resolution. It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, please.
Rob, tell the story about Beth Ann.
All right, I will tell the story.
Blah, blah,
about
blah, 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 blah.
Oh, you see what you did there?
Yeah.
What about the rejection?
Beth Ann McBride was quite a producer.
Oh, look, we've got a call.
Let's take a call at 888-920-MORE. Hello, Mike O'Mara Show.
Yes, I'm calling with the phrase that pays.
The phrase that pays. The phrase that pays. And do you know what it is today? Give it to me right now and you get the prize.
Is it sick to me?
It is not sick to me. It is it is get the last word in.
Last word, yes.
That is the phrase that pays today. Get the last word in. Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm in Annapolis right now.
Naptown, worldwide.
I used to live there. I used to live in Annapolis. What a beautiful, beautiful town it is. How are things in Annapolis?
Cloudy and gray, just like the rest of the area.
Yeah, well, I moved out of there for that one reason, that it's cloudy and gray. The last time we checked, the statistics indicate that it is cloudy and gray from October 30th all the way through June 5th. And then
right.
on June 6th, you will wake up to hazy sunshine and a high of 97 degrees.
That's right.
And that'll run through mid-October. So you got that going for you, which is nice. It should be terrific.
How are the Blue Angels doing?
Oh, they're grounded right now, Oscar.
Oh, no. What happened?
Why are they grounded?
Sex scandal?
Yeah, of course, it's the Navy. There's always a sex scandal.
Thank you for calling. We appreciate the call. And, I remember when I lived in Annapolis, and it might have been on the Eastern Shore, and I got my very first boat. It was the first boat that I ever owned, and I took it out, and it broke down coming out of the Chester River, and it broke down the day the Blue Angels were performing. I had 4 or 5 people on the boat. It was my first real boating outing, and the boat broke down, and this is a true story. as we're floating
Bobbing.
adrift in the Chester River, this larger, faster, louder boat goes cruising by us and waves, and it was the guy that sold me my boat.
No way!
I swear to God. And he's like, he didn't back off the accelerator for. I had to be towed in, missed the Blue Angels, and it was. I'll never. That's just a memory.
So
I never
embarrassing,
remember the
though.
positives.
So
That's the way it goes.
embarrassing. You're like, yeah, I've bought a boat. Come on out.
Oh,
Let's have a
man.
great time.
Was your Annapolis house the one we visited and the neighbor remembered you?
Yes, that was that was in Annapolis, Maryland, St. Margaret's. That
Exactly.
was the name of the neighborhood, and this was the same neighbor where if I did anything handy, like I came out, he would walk out on his back deck and he would look over at me and he'd go,
What a dick. He was a dick when we saw him that day.
He was kind of smarmy and kind of dickish, but he was a lovable dick. Well, he had precedent because he witnessed me do two things. He witnessed me put a ladder on a table to get a little higher up to the second window and fall off the ladder, which I did because I was stupid, and I did that. And he also witnessed me with an electric hedge trimmer cut through the power cord.
Oh, man.
So after that, it was shaking his head, and it was always the same thing. Now, getting back to my kid this morning,
Yes.
I guess they go through a phase where it is that they're all about their mom, they're all about their mother, and I was greeted at the door. The door opens a crack, and I said, "Good morning, little man," and blam, the door gets shut in my face, and I hear on the other side, I hear, "Mommy." I don't care how old you are. You go to the corner. I went to the couch. I said, "I'm not dealing with it. It's 5:45.
Yeah.
You've awakened the entire household again. I'm just going to let you sit there in the middle of your books and just whine plaintively because mommy's sleeping." And he finally came out eventually, and I gave him a little milk. He had his little thing of milk, and I gave him his little chewy vitamin. That's the first thing he wants in the morning. And I read him a book, and everything was fine. But that type of rejection when they are going to one parent or another is very difficult to handle.
Very hard. It is hard. And you feel like you've blown it somehow. And when in
Yes.
fact it's just, the natural scheme of things.
Yeah, and he's slamming doors in your face. That's rough.
He actually, that's his kind of his move.
Is that
I'll be
learned
honest.
behavior?
I don't know where he got it from,
Me
Rob.
neither.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I absolutely have no idea.
Must
where
have
he
seen
got
it on
from.
TV.
I think that's
Blue's
exactly what it
Clues.
was. Yeah.
He's always shutting doors in people's face.
Yeah, when Steve slams the door on Blue.
Yeah. That
And
jerk.
slams his paw on the door. So, we were talking about show killer moments. Beth Ann McBride, the old producer, by the way, a woman we've reached out to and has never responded to us, right? Yeah, she doesn't return our calls. Is
She
that-
returned a text to me a couple weeks ago saying that she
Really?
couldn't help me. Yeah.
Let me see where she's at these days, Mike.
Explain that. Like a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I was trying to find an address for our friend Patton because I wanted to reach out, and we've always communicated by email and phone when we've dealt with him. And
Right.
she had dealt with him before me, and I thought she might have the address, and she said nope. I said, "Could you check?" Yes, and then a day later, nope. It was very brief, very curt.
Did
I
we
think
not
she's
ask
in
her
Erie,
to,
Pennsylvania now.
Why would she be so short?
Did we not ask her to come on the show one time for a little reminiscing?
We did. I can reach out again since the door is now open. I will do that today, see if she will join us via telephone.
Well, now when you say the door is open, what do you mean by that?
Because she did return my texts. I mean,
And
there
she
wasn't,
hadn't before? I mean, had you ever communicated with her before?
never really felt the need.
Oh,
thought,
so you left
why
her
do
for,
I have
you
a memory
left her
of
for dead?
Why do I have a memory that we wanted to get her on the show, and you told me that she couldn't get on the show?
You know, I think when we were in, and this is hazy, but I think when we were in the living room era, I think we reached out and asked if she would join us, and she declined. I think. I can't commit to that, but since you remember it too, it's likely true.
Do you think she'd come on the show?
Only if she's certain she could ruin it.
God, now if you have somebody saying something like that, how could you possibly ever want to?
Why would you even bother?
She was a very, very hardworking person.
She
One of
was.
the hardest workers of anybody that I ever encountered in my career.
But there
She
were
did a
two
great job.
instances, Mike. And one is personal to me, and I'll keep this very brief. We were trying to figure out a way to sort of energize and make the best of a little more dynamic when we were on terrestrial radio, and it was suggested that Beth Ann and I could host the best of, and then the bulk of the show would be the tapes of the show. But then there'd be
this is what it really comes down to.
I
right?
think I still have her number. Let's call her.
Hey, do you think she's on the air right now?
She's probably just winding up. I believe, but she doesn't
Well,
wind-
before we call her, let's take this call if you don't mind, Mike.
All right,
And
we'll take
set
a
up the
call. Wide Open Wednesday, 888-920-MORE. That's 888-920-6673. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Melinda.
Oh, hi,
Melinda. How are you, Melinda? Where are you calling from?
Iowa.
I love
yeah.
Iowa. Hawkeye country. What can we do for you, Melinda?
I would just like to say how much I love to hear Maddie in her promos, and I can't wait to have her come back.
Oh,
And,
sweet.
I'd like to apologize, Melinda, for my coworker, Mr. Santana, who I don't know if you got a chance to hear him.
No, he's an
shouted
a-hole.
out.
I'm
He
so sorry.
shouted out the lumber yard. Are you familiar with that place of business, Melinda?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what he's talking about. He's a dirty birdie,
Yeah.
that one.
No, if you're working on a home improvement project,
Sure.
and you want to stop by and pick up a few pallets,
Who
why
doesn't?
not?
Who doesn't want some occasional wood?
That is wonderful.
It's a different kind of lumber there, yes.
Hey, there you go, Melinda. Melinda gets the joke. God bless you, and thanks for supporting us. Maddie has gone back to school, or back home, actually. So, do we have Maddie? Will she be on
will
campus
be
at all?
back next spring because she's going to Europe.
Yeah, she
in the
will be
fall.
doing a semester in England.
England.
Well, Melinda, that's good
Put a
news. We'll have
shrimp on the
Maddie back
bobby.
interning for the Mike O'Mara show,
Thank
so you
you,
can look
Oscar.
forward to more
Thank
stuff
you,
from
and
her.
I look forward to hearing from more promos.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
thank
make
you
sure
so
they
much.
keep coming. Thank you.
Have a
And
great day.
I really kind of feel guilty about. Thank you, Melinda. I really feel guilty about blowing that one up that came in, but
That's fine. It's fine.
all
You know
right.
what?
Nah.
It's a very very fine line, and moods are different on day to day. Different environments for different promos.
How's your mood today?
My mood is great.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
you
just-
reference you're going through a little bit of stuff right now. So,
Yeah. It's but
how are you
it's the news is better. My stepfather is on the road to recovery and
Good.
eyeing a day of release from the hospital. Yesterday was a huge day. He was all tubed up because it was stomach issues, and so they had to have a tube to make sure his stomach remained empty and all that stuff. So all the tubes came out yesterday.
Good
so
for
that
him.
is a tremendous step. He's up. He's walking around, and he's got
Eating
some
cake?
vitality. A few bites of cake.
Bites of cake.
No, you know what he's allowed to have now? He's being fed intravenously glucose, but he's allowed to have hard candy.
Really?
That's the one thing he's allowed to have right now.
Jolly Ranchers?
He had Werther's. I think it's a requirement because he's over 60.
Oh, that's one. Hey, I love Werther's.
They're
and
good.
I'm not even 60 yet. Hey, which was worse in your opinion? What would be worse, Rob? A family medical emergency or working side by side with Beth Ann McBride?
Oh my gosh! The thing is about the family medical emergency is a team of doctors can cure that. But there's no science that would allow you to cure working with Beth Ann McBride.
Oh my God!
Just briefly, let me tell you this because I don't even know if I've ever told you this story. We were hosting the best of, to sort of mix some new content with the old
Chash.
content. And I don't remember the story, but I had a good story to tell. Maybe a 4-minute story to lead into the segment.
That's a long story for the radio.
It is, but it was a good story. And we started the show, and I said, Beth Ann,
we've got a call. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Rob.
very good.
Apologize.
888-920-MORE. Hello, Mike O'Mara Show. Who's this?
This is Randy.
Hi, Randy. Where are you calling from?
Oklahoma City.
Wow, all over the
Oh,
map today.
Nice.
That's exciting. How you doing in that Tornado Alley part of the world, Randy?
It was crazy. The other week we had to hide in the bathroom.
That is, really, that is ground zero for all that type, and it's been a horrible, horrible season. What can we do for you, my friend?
Oh, not much. I had a question. I'm about to become a father for the first time, and she's due soon. But do I need to get her a Mother's Day present, even though she's not a mother yet?
No.
No, absolutely you do.
Yeah, you
I
do.
will.
As soon as
I do.
as soon as you planted your seed in her mind, and by the way, this is not the big right to life debate here. This is simply man, women, gifts debate. You gotta take the plunge, right?
Yep.
When they're pregnant, Rob, it counts. Does it not?
Absolutely. You got to do it, especially if you're close to giving birth or if she's close to giving birth. She's emotionally fragile now. and you'll get double credit. You'll get doppel credit if you give her a gift.
Now, let me ask
Double
this:
credit.
do you know whether you will have a legitimate heir, or will you be father to a feminine child?
It is going to be a bouncing baby boy.
A bouncing baby boy, yay! Yeah, that's it. And may your firstborn be a masculine child. That is very. No, I love my daughters as much as anything, and I love my son as well. So, congratulations. Get her a gift.
Thank you, sirs.
And what? Hey, let me ask before we let you go. What are you going to get her?
I'm not sure yet. Probably some flowers. She's actually on bed.
Yes,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah.
so
I
I'm
agree.
gonna-
I think flowers is a wonderful idea. Where are you going to get those flowers?
Oh, pro flowers, of course.
There it is.
Nice.
I like it. Love her. You know what? They are pleasing me greatly today. All right,
Yes.
now back to Rob Spiewak's story about Beth Ann and working on the best of.
And we were in the studio together. I was running the board, and I said, Beth Ann, the funniest thing happened.
Oh, we've got a call, Rob.
Oh,
I'm so
excellent.
sorry.
This will be good.
88-920 more. Hello, Mike O'Mara. Show. You're on the show.
The bit was going so well.
Oh, okay. You
You
can't do it to
jerks.
me. So what did she do to you? She ruined your story?
I said, have you ever been in a situation where, and I spelled out the situation, and this is the reply I got. No. Don't you think we should start the tape?
Oh, my
Hand to God.
God.
Hand to God. I
That's
honestly jaw
That's
drop hit counter because
That's the moment.
She had no even inkling of an idea of how to advance to get to where we were going, and she
Right.
just stopped it. Just nothing. And I looked at
That's
her
rough.
and I said, "Well, I guess so." And I started the tape and I tilled the mics and I said,
All right, let me now.
What are you doing?
This
What are you
speaks,
doing?
Yeah, but don't you think? Was there any chance you could have done that on the air and had fun with it? Where you could have said,
Or-
"I was in the middle of telling a story. You want me to play the tape?" Yes.
Or she probably thought, and I know Beth Ann had such high regard for you or Don, right?
Yeah.
That she was probably thinking, well, Don and Mike aren't going to like the fact that he's telling a 4-minute story.
That's okay.
Let's
That's
get to
an
the
interesting
stars.
point, but I'm curious. Do you think that was it, or was it lack of showbiz?
It
or
was lack
what
of
was it?
acumen as far as the fact that she needed to know
Okay.
that story. And you know what? 4 minutes is probably a long estimate. It was just a segment bridge to get into the best of segment.
And the
we were
directive, I
instructed.
remember the directive was to, make it fresher by
New
patter
content.
in between.
Right.
And so you were, because if there's one thing Rob does, he does follow the prime directives. And the fact is that was, so you really think that's what it was. She just was
Checked
clueless
out.
about
Yep,
it.
Absolutely, but not as bad as the day that she lost a bet.
Oh, we've got a call. I'm so
Excellent.
sorry, Rob.
Hold on just a second. 888-920 more. Hello, you're on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, who's this?
This is Tony in Tampa, Florida.
Tony
Hey,
in
Tony.
Tampa. You're getting rain in Tampa right now, isn't that right, Tony?
Oh, we're getting pelted, man.
Yeah, a lot of thunderstorms in the central part
Tampa.
of Florida. They're coming down here this afternoon. What can we do for you, Tony?
Hey, I just wanted to ask Rob a question.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot.
Hey, my wife is friends of yours on Facebook, or she's a fan of yours, I
Okay.
guess would be a more accurate. But I can read your posts, but I can't comment on them.
Right.
Is there a reason?
Yeah, I don't care for you.
Oh, stop that! No,
my
what is
God.
that?
No,
What is wrong
Tony.
with you?
Tony,
What is wrong
you
with
stay
you,
right
Rob?
there.
No, Tony,
you
that
stay
was
right where
stay
you
right
are.
there.
Tony, that was a joke. Send me a personal message tonight, and I'll friend you. I promise.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Tony,
Love
and
the
thanks
show.
for the
Keep bringing the funny, guys.
Yeah, thank you,
God
Tony.
bless you, Tony. Thank
Rob's
you.
a dick. I'm so sorry, man.
He comes across as the listener's friend. but
He's not the nice guy.
He's not the nice guy.
No,
that
he's
everybody
got
thinks he
3
is.
machetes behind his back, and he'll cut you.
I told you this. I love the listener. Not a big fan of the caller.
Okay, so the Beth Ann loses a bet.
And the bet was that if she lost, she had to shave her head. I mean,
I remember. I was there.
clean.
This was the old Mike O'Mara show on the radio.
Like the way I shave my head with a razor
Yes.
and lather and everything. And
it's a big deal. I mean,
It
this was
was
because she
huge.
loved her hair.
her beautiful colored long hair.
Right.
And it was a long build up to the day. And the entire show was built around that because we were building up to it. We even had a client come in. I remember the client. Remember the grooming lounge?
The grooming lounge.
Yeah, great place. They were going to come
Solid.
in and do it. And
Yeah.
we started the show. The show was on from 3 to 7. At 3 o'clock, we started to tease the fact that today was the day that Beth Ann was going to get her head shaved live on the radio. And we teased
Right.
it in segment 1, 2, 3. We interviewed her. How are you you feeling? She's
there was
nervous.
a lot of consternation on Beth Ann's part. She was very uptight about this. It was absolute radio sulfur. It was working. It was working great because she was so tense about it. And we cruised along, and I think we were setting it up for her to get her head shaved in the following break.
Exactly.
We even interviewed, bring her in.
We even interviewed the barber. I mean, we had everything was clicking. It was perfect.
Yes.
And we went to commercials, and during the last commercial, she came into the studio. I was at the board. Mike was opposite me, and her head had been shaved. She got her head shaved during the commercials, and we looked at her, and she said, and I said, "What we did for the whole show? We were building up to this, and you did it when we're not on the radio." She said, "Yeah, I was afraid we might run late, so to save time, I did it during the commercial break."
I seriously, and I'm with Rob.
I
on
remember this.
I could have killed her.
Yep,
it was so. And she...
You turned
and it was
shades
always,
of red and green.
It was a time... She always had that time thing.
Oh, God, she panicked about time.
Which was just insane. And I guess that came from another job way back when.
I remember when she walked around the corner with her... Because we were working together then, right?
Right.
And I always have a soft side for Beth Ann because she's always very sweet. But I remember her walking around, and I said, I was just listening to this on the radio... But your head shaved, not on the radio.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the payoff. What just happened?
She diffused a 3-week setup, essentially, is what she did.
And as somebody who paid bets off, where my hair was dyed platinum blonde, where I had my head shaved on the radio, I knew this. I came from this, and I knew how important it was. It's a big deal for the listeners. It's our reality TV moment, and I remember that, and she just didn't... She didn't get it.
No,
she didn't get it on that particular level.
There is a chip missing, and she had extra chips in other places. But the whole shut up. But the whole notion of her paying it off and making it work comedically, just it wasn't there.
Well, I have good news for you.
What's that?
After that story, you reminded me. Don't reach out. I don't. Thank you. That'll make your day,
Mike. You know what that is? Showbiz savvy.
Showbiz savvy, and I mean it will make his day because it's made mine. Because I don't want the hassle, and I don't want the rejection either. You know, bite me. Anyway, we'll take a break. Come back with news you may not need on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Tony and Gary.
Hey there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tony Perkins.
And I'm Gary Stein.
This week's episode of the show is our live stage show at the DC Improv, sold out, and boy, did hilarity ensue.
Hilarity and hijinks.
It was great. Gary told an embarrassing story about a time that I passed out, and we gave out some great prizes and had a lot of laughs with some special guests.
Absolutely.
Check it out, TonyPerkinsShow.com. Subscribe to the show on iTunes and download the Tony Perkins Show app.
I'm not going to say buy a T-shirt.
Okay.
The Tony Perkins Show.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. I want to tell you about my suit from Indochino. I never thought that a made-to-measure suit, a completely customized suit, was something that I could acquire because my pockets aren't deep enough for this. I'm not going to get on a plane like certain people we know and fly to the parts of the world where you can get it cost effectively. Bottom line, getting a made-to-measure suit, I thought it was only for rich guys. But no more. Indochino made me an incredible made-to-measure suit, and it's affordable and available to the masses, and I will tell you, it's the coolest thing. Right down to the monogram they give you with your name or your inside of the fabulous lining that you hand-pick. Indochino, reinventing men's fashion. And a made-to-measure suit is the best suit you'll ever own because it'll last forever. Customize all the details you want. Select your lining, lapels, personal monogram, anything you want. 14 unique measurements is all it takes going into making a custom that will fit you like it fit me perfectly. You can't go wrong with a custom-made 100% merino wool suit. Indochino is also made-to-measure dress shirts and men's accessories. Today, listen to this. If you always wanted one like I did, TMOS listeners can get any premium suit for just $399.
Wow.
That's up to 50% off at Indochino.com when they enter TMOS at checkout. Plus, shipping is free. No reason to try your first custom-made suit with a deal this good. You want to dive in right now and get her done. A suit classic from their premium collection will look good, feel good, and last. That's Indochino.com and the promo code for any premium suit for $3.99 and free shipping. Indochino is your look, your way, and I urge everybody to take advantage of this offer because you will love your suit as much as I love mine. It is absolutely, unquestionably the best suit that I have ever owned, people.
News.
At this point, Kanye West has basically given every possible excuse in the world for interrupting Taylor Swift at the VMAs 7 years ago. But somehow this a-hole has come up with something brand new. He called his radio show, which is still on the air because Steve needs more money.
He does.
And he said his actions that night were a form, get this, of activism.
What? Oh, my goodness.
Here's the quote. As soon as Britney Spears shaved her head and they saw the money going down, they had already marked what that award was going to be that night. I guess he's saying it was predetermined. Is that the point that he's trying to make?
Sounds like it vaguely, yeah.
But they didn't expect no activist that had just lost his mama a year earlier sitting there with a bottle of Hennessy. The only reason why I drank the Hennessy in the first place was because I said, I'm going to have to just get drunk to deal with all the lies I'm about to see.
Oh,
well
man.
said. So there's a lot going on here. He's not just an activist, but he's also blaming the alcohol. He's essentially calling the award show fixed.
Yes.
Right.
And but all of it, Mike, I think what we or what, certainly not his fault.
Yeah. But in the CTA America world, we are all set. I believe our new CTA world will be the way it is forever. And
Hasn't that
CTA,
world really paid dividends for him, though?
It is cherish the a-hole. That's what it is. Yeah, the world has worked for him. It works for everybody. If you're an a-hole, you're thriving. This is the era of the a-hole.
Look at Rob.
It is no better time to do that. Kelly Ripa will begin searching for her next co-host on Monday, May 16th, and her first guest host will be Jimmy Kimmel, which I think is pretty interesting.
Wow.
Of course, he's probably not looking to join the show permanently. He already has a gig. But by the way, on yesterday's show, Kelly said that Michael Strahan's last day would be Friday, May 13th, and they'd be celebrating him with a special show. The crowd booed.
Oh, no.
Now, I think it's that boo that, oh, he's leaving, boo. We still love you, Kelly.
You stink.
Kelly kind of laughed and said, quote, oh, thanks, no, I'm still here. It's very tense there.
Yeah.
It still won't get me to watch the show.
I heard a certain perspective this weekend on one of those magazine shows. It might have been Extra, who knows. And they said that Michael Strahan, whether he is to blame in this entire process.
Sure.
He's the easiest one to blame because nobody knows the network chiefs and the public.
I will read the story tomorrow, Oscar. I will share the story tomorrow that was, I think, in the New York Post about the behind the scenes tude. And it's all speculation, no matter what. I really do.
I love it though.
But when you get a lot of times when you get the unnamed sources, the bottom line, when I have a rave out and a meltdown, I do it 90% of the time. I do it on the air. Sometimes we edit it out. But the fact is, it's all there for you to see. With these TV shows where it's all happy, he said, she said,
right?
You don't see any of that, so
just
you
get
rely
that
on
one
these
perspective.
stories.
Yeah.
And also think of the amount of people involved with the production of that show versus something like this. I mean, really, we do this with 4 guys, essentially, and some interns. There's hundreds of people that are on the ABC level, and it trickles down. So,
as a tease, I will tell you that apparently he does not get along with her and the producer, Gelman. So that's just what this article talks
that's
about.
Surprising
it's pretty interesting.
because Gelman always struck me as a sports fan.
Amen. Radio stations around the country are paying tribute to Prince today, playing his version of Nothing Compares to You at 6:07 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 3:07 Pacific or 5:07 Central. Why today at that specific time, you ask? Because it's when it will be 7 hours and 13 days since he died. That's the first line of his version of the song. Nothing Compares to You. So
I've never heard his version.
I actually have I have it standing by if you want to hear it here real quick.
Well, if you play that, you'll be kind of taking the mojo away for the day.
Good enough.
I don't know. I mean, it just seems to me.
Tune in to our podcast at 6:07 tonight.
Tune in.
Did we play it on the tribute show? Did we play that?
We did not play it. So
it's is very good. I like it,
really?
and you know,
I'll
if
play
you're
it for you after the show.
Cool.
If you're confused about the timeline, it's probably because the Sinead O'Connor version says it's been 7 hours and 15 days. I didn't know that. She recorded the song first, and hers was a bigger hit, but Prince wrote it, so they're doing it his way. And still no
Playing
word.
The Price is Right.
Still trying to pay this, but there's some speculation that now there was a prescription pain addiction. We'll find out.
What about the
autopsy
AIDS
reports.
rumor? Did that go away?
I think that's crap. I
Yep.
think that's probably crap,
Bunch
but
of
I
jerks.
don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I understand the latest on it that I saw would be that the prescription pain addiction was such that they were trying to get him help for that. It was that significant. It's official. The classic rock festival you wish you saw 35 years ago is finally happening. Paul McCartney, the Rolling Stones, The Who, Roger Waters from Pink Floyd, Bob Dylan, and Neil Young.
Wow.
Will take over the site of the Coachella Indio, California.
On October 7th through the 9th. Dylan and the Stones will kick things off on Friday the 7th. Neil and I'm old, and
Yes.
I think this is too old to do
They all
this.
live in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
They just drive on over.
That's right.
And also, I don't like the notion of their core audience being made to do a Coach thing. I think it's asking too much of the oldsters.
I think no.
They
I
need
look at it
chairs. They
I
need
would-
vending.
I'd take my walker out to the Coachella Festival grounds in Indio, California. What I don't like, I think you should incorporate younger artists in between. But I guess it's hard to do with classic rock. Look,
They need a
it's
young
just-
artist, Mike, like Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Tickets go on sale Monday. They're going to set you back. A one-day general admission ticket is $200. All 3 days, $400. Want floor seats for all 3 nights? That's $1,600 out the door per person plus fees, of course.
That is
so,
And
money.
not
That
only
is.
that, I mean, it's going to be a great year for Paul. He's added a second show because he sold out Verizon so fast. And he's
Right.
also going to be the first show at the new arena they're building for the Golden State Warriors. Tickets start at a reasonable $200.
if you got the
Lot of
choice,
peg
I know
legs.
you love Paul, but
Yes.
as far as intimacy, everything else, which was better, Stevie Wonder or Paul McCartney?
Ooh, great question.
You know what? As far as the emotional impact of the show, the first time I saw Stevie was the best concert I ever went to.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
That
cool.
is
It's a big
cool.
statement. He goes to a lot of shows. Time Magazine just released a list of the 50 most influential gadgets of all time. Their technology editors and writers put it together, and they definitely made some bold choices. Here are the top 5. The iPhone, number 1.
Of course.
First phone that was just a touch screen. Number 2, the Sony Trinitron.
Oh, I remember my
yeah,
dad brought one of
Yeah.
those home.
Did you have one?
It's the future.
I think we had a Toshiba.
Oh, man.
My dad was always kind of like went with the quirky
Okay.
other brand. That was the first really good color TV and the most popular one. Number 3, the Apple Macintosh computer. Can't argue with that.
yeah.
It showed that people wanted computers that were more user friendly. Number 4, the Sony Walkman.
Yeah, it used to be a huge
yeah.
deal. Huge
Oh,
deal.
if you had a yellow one, you get ZJs all day.
Right.
The sport one, the sport one.
Yeah.
If you had I remember, my parents would never spring for the sport one.
You know who loved Walkmans? Big battery. Because
yeah.
AA batteries, man. Everybody needed them.
And number 5, Oscar, you should probably go down into the basement and only IBM Model 5150 PC. That was the beginning of the personal home computer era. I think it's a pretty good list.
That is a
That's
great
not
list.
bad at all.
But I
like that a
agree
lot.
with all of it. I think it's
Yeah,
very
it's
solid.
Cool. Little something now. 19-year-old Hunter Osborne is a senior at Red Mountain High School in Mesa, Arizona. He's also on the football team, and one of his friends, I feel you in high school. It's you're prone to a bad judgment or two. At the team photo last year, one of his buddies dared him to pull out his junk. No one noticed, and so the photo made it into the football game program.
Oh, no.
And the yearbook.
Oh, the yearbook, too.
The school finally figured it out last week. Duh. And they didn't look at it as a prank. They looked at it as a criminal offense. This kid is in big.
Wow.
They called the cops, and Hunter was arrested on Saturday.
Oh my God.
There is. Look. I believe in discipline, but man, oh man, there's got to be some a-hole in the food chain at that school.
Right.
What about the person that's supposed to curate the yearbook? And I'm not talking about the kids or the teachers volunteering. There's a publisher.
Yeah,
there's a publisher that will see that.
Jostens.
He is facing. This is incredible that this happened. This is our world, though.
Yeah.
Now he's facing 69 counts of indecent exposure.
Wow.
Because there were 69. There were 60.
Get it?
Because there were 69 other people in the team photo, and he also got one count of furnishing harmful items to minors.
Oh, that's
I don't know what the hell
that's
that
the big dog.
They're trying to hit him with a sex crime.
Yeah, you don't want that sign. And
somebody came down on this kid. As for the school, they haven't said how they're going to punish him, but he's supposed to graduate in 3. With a name like Hunter Osborne, just give him a bow tie and put him on the Fox network. I think that's going to be It's the Hunter Osborne Show. Hunter Tucker. Tucker Hunter. Anyway, we'll take a break. Come back with the Audio Vault. Rob Spiewak right here, everybody.
Do you love your iPhone? iPad. Do you love your Android? Do you love your Nexus 7? Did you play Atari? Did you program the TRS-80? Do you love technology? We all do. And more importantly, do you love entertainment? Yes. And if you do all those and above, or whatever I'm trying to say, you should listen to Tech 411. That's right, Tech 411 with Oscar Santana and Todd Moore. Bring it. That's right. That was fair.
More broadcasting.
come
For
such
more
a long
information,
way.
visit us at morebroadcasting.com.
Do you
love
your Nexus 7? Yeah, there we go.
I went over to Tomo's house and VR'd last Sunday with Mac.
Oh, wow. I saw the. How cool was it?
The cool is not the right word. It was life-changing, and Mac got so excited. Every time you put the headset on after Mac, you had to go get a sponge to get all the sweat off the head unit.
Actually, after he used it, Mac got hit with 69 indecent exposure. That's how excited he was.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Avant. Let's talk money. The truth is that sometimes honest, hardworking folks need a little extra, and banks don't always make it fast or easy. I'll tell you who does. This is the future. Avant. There's a company that gets it. Sometimes average folks like you and me need a little extra money, maybe for a car, home repair, but you don't have it. Avant to the rescue. Avant provides access to unsecured personal loans from $1,000 to $35,000 without ever setting foot in a branch of a bank. You simply go to avantoffer.com, check your competitive rate. Checking your rate is risk-free. Score. Complete your application in just minutes, literally minutes, and the funds could be in your account as soon as tomorrow. See how easy and convenient borrowing is through avantoffer.com. Avant will give you a $50 Amazon gift card after you make your first payment on time. For this offer and to check your rate risk-free, go to avantoffer.com and enter the promo code TMOS. That's AVANT offer.com. Promo code TMOS, avantoffer.com, and TMOS. Loans made by WebBank. Funds are generally deposited by ACH for delivery next business day, approved by 4:30 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. FICO is a registered trademark of Fair Isaac Corporation. Amazon is not a... Other restrictions apply. See website for details. Let's open up the audio vault for Wednesday, May 4th, 2016. Rob Spiewak.
You normally cock an eyebrow when I play a song that's out of the ordinary. I just wanted to explain why we went to
I love that
commercials.
song. Yeah, what was that?
That's
was interesting.
Maynard Ferguson doing a Jerry Lewis song that Jerry made famous called A World That Swings.
Jerry.
But today is Maynard's birthday, and we've got a couple really big Maynard fans in our audience.
Okay.
P1s, and whenever he has a...
Tab is, right? Tab Patterson's a
Tab
Maynard
likes
fan.
him, and I think Christy Benton-Newman is in the fan club, and every time he has a birthday, she says, play me some Maynard. And you know what?
Maynard Ferguson.
There you go. Tremendous trumpet player. So there's that.
And he did the Star Wars song. That was a
great.
big deal.
He
and
could hit the really high notes.
Super high notes, almost blow his brains out hitting those notes. It was incredible.
Mike, this is something that I was so pleased to find it.
Quite a description.
Mike's still writing for Blue Note magazine. Reviews, views, and reviews. I almost sent this to you. I think it's one of the only songs that oldies radio has ruined for me because they play it so much. But the song My Girl by The Temptations, we all know it, right? And it's a marvelous record. The Temptations, one of the best Motown acts ever. I didn't know that the isolated vocal track to this exists. And someone sent it to me last to hear this because I think the Temptations sound better without the band. Check this out.
Well,
I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl.
My girl.
Stay away from the bees, Macaulay.
Oh, good movie. But the thing that I also was so pleased with to hear is that the snapping is not an overdub. The snapping was done on the vocal track. They're really in there just doing doo-wop and snapping. That's really cool. That exists on
Very
YouTube
cool.
if you want to find
Beautiful.
it. Love it.
That is very, very cool.
People are saying that the Jacksonville Jaguars got the best draft class of any NFL team this year. And when they did it, what do if you're a Jacksonville television station? You go to the street and get the fans' perspective. This is a fan that gets it.
They say they have the best draft in the entire NFL. Are you surprised to hear that?
Certainly not. The first year we took it to the limit. And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple minutes from the beach.
It's been 20 years since then. We haven't been too strong in the last few years.
Oh, we've been strong. We're just playing by the rules. You can't have a newcomer come in and steal a show.
Oh, my God. What is that? Was he tanned with blonde hair?
It was a lady.
That was a lady?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow.
May I have permission to go a minute late today because there's one piece of tape I You're
right
driving in Australia and Mike, you're driving in Australia and a kangaroo is in the road.
Okay.
So what do? You stop your car.
It's wild stuff.
But it freaks out the kangaroo, so the kangaroo attacks your car. Luckily, you're running your dash cam.
All right,
this
give it to
is
us
the
again.
sound.
You're driving along. Kangaroo. What happens?
You stop the car because you don't want to hit the kangaroo, but it's close, and it freaks the kangaroo.
You scare the kangaroo.
So the kangaroo attacks your car. It's captured on dash cam. Here's what it sounds like when a kangaroo attacks your car.
The English band covered, didn't they? That's where it comes from.
And so that's the way that sounds.
Feet or hands? Did he his little paws or his little kicky feet?
The kicky feet. That's where all the power is in the kicky feet.
That's where the power is. The kicky feet.
And also, let's close with this. I love
Steve Irwin, aren't I?
kicky feet, and also
Hey, watch out for the kicky feet. The kicky feet with the kangaroo.
and then Steve Irwin will tell you how the trumpet player blows his brains out.
There's his brains out with the kicky feet. Watch out. That was a Jacksonville woman.
I love Seth Meyers when lines to the same joke. Big theme park news.
Entrepreneurs in Brazil are building a new theme park called Erotica Land and will feature rides and attractions based around sexuality. Just a word of warning, steer clear of Splash Mountain. The games are fun, but the ring toss is a lot more Entrepreneurs in Brazil are seeking to build a sexual, adults-only theme park called Erotica Land. They went with that name after realizing Busch Gardens was taken.
That's your Magic Audio Vault. Have a great Wednesday, everybody.
Oh, my God, that's 3 for 3. Oh, man. Nice. Boy, what a step. Doesn't it suck sometimes that he's on that late?
Yeah, hard to find him. It's literally hard to find him.
More people, I think, sometimes hear it on this show than hear it on his. Anyway, that's it. Another Mike O'Mara show has come and gone. Want to thank everybody for Wide Open Wednesday. The callers did a nice job, didn't they? At 888-920-MORE. We'll do it again next Wednesday. We like taking phone calls. To get your message or birthday request into the mailbag, send it along to rob with2bs@MikeO'MaraShow.com. Take our survey and also pass the word about TMOS. That's the best way to get the word about Mike O'Mara's show out there to everybody. For Rob Spiewak and Oscar Santana, this is Mike O'Mara inviting you to join episode of the Mike O'Mara Show. Bye-bye, everybody.
So long.
Ciao, ciao.
Kicky beat.
One last thing. Please remember that MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon is the best way to shop for anything and everything. So, shop Amazon and get there through our website. Always open at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. Now, go in peace.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.